Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Rustic Acres. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to Rustic Acres. This is a map by Kaz64. Before we jump into it, there's a couple of timestamps down below on the YouTube slider bar. If you want to jump ahead past the intro or read off what's in the mod hub, feel free to jump ahead to the map tour. And if you just want to see a flyover of the map, feel free to jump ahead to that as well. So, without further ado, this is Rustic Acres by Kaz64. As I mentioned, this is 179.75 megabytes, and this is for all platforms. This in new farmer mode is 610 slots if you're on console. In farm manager, it's going to run you 420 slots, as well as from start from scratch, it will also be 420 slots. So here we are. This is where we start out. Yeah, this is an awesome map. Oh, let me read off the mod hub, of course, before I skip a part here. So in the mod hub, it says, welcome to Rustic Acres. Here you will find 47 small to medium fields that are worker friendly, that stretch across the landscape. The map has contracts on all 47 fields. Also get a decent starting fleet and new fields to get you started. 2 grass fields have trees in them that need to be cleared first. Seasons ready and custom precision farming ready. An easy place to start farming on several average fields. It has placeable areas spread over the map for you, and it's good for multiplayer. This is a fictional map inspired by the way I like to play maps. There are 2 large forests that have been broken into 3 sections on each one. Feel free to offer any suggestions as well. There will be these will be used for improvements on any future updates. Cheers. So yeah, I like that. We hop in here. That's all taken care of there. Again, contracts on all the fields, which is awesome. Sweet. If we go down to here, you start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode, and again, you have a decent fleet of equipment as mentioned in the mod hub there. So we'll take a look at that in the store here in a second. Lots of sell points, so plenty of sell points for you on here. We go into the map. This is where we start off with, or start out at, and that is the map. So again, very nice square fields. These are the forest sections down here. Ooh, that looks like that's maybe not quite split correctly, but regardless of that, and then another forest section up here possibly. Maybe not quite split correctly. Is there a BGA on here? Yes, BGA is right there. 169,000 to buy that. So not too bad. You can't buy a lot of the extra areas, but yeah, lots of good areas around, lots of good space around the fields, I guess I should say. Sawmill up here. I wonder, that's going to be a cool area up there. I'm excited to go see that. But down here, what you start off owning, you have field 1, 2, and 3. Fairly rectangular fields, and then you also have a horse pasture, a chicken pen, a cow pasture, a sheep pen, and a pig pen. So, and a farm silo as well. So you're pretty much good to go on here. If you wanted to sell this and move, you could sell it all for, it looks like a decent chunk of change. And if you didn't want to do one animal or the other, you could sell those off. I'm not sure what's there, but you can't buy that. But yeah, a little bit of area to expand around. I'm gonna drink a coffee. I know what's up with my voice. Ah, perfect. Coffee makes it all better. All right. So since we're on the farm, let's go ahead and hop in the store and take a look at what we start with. Start with a Fendt Fabric 515C. You also have a Fiat 1300 DT, a Bison Super Z056, a FarmTech TDK 1600 trailer, a header, both a grain and a corn header for your harvester, small plow, small cultivator. You also have a small seeder, not a direct drill, and you have a planter here, which the planter looks like it's geared. These both look like they're geared to do everything. This will fertilize as well, but they're both geared to do all crop types, it looks like, which is awesome. And I did forget to check. Do we have any additional? No additional fruits. Okay, yeah, so they're just showing up as being able to do all that stuff. Fertilizer spreader there. Mower, tedder, windrower. We have a baler. We have a water tank here. We also have some equipment here for a front loader. And you can sell off your enclosures, which is great. So if you just want that land there, you can do that. Grain silo, 105,000. I feel like that's a lot of money for that. 100,000 liters. I feel like that's the base game 1. It doesn't cost that much to buy it. Huh, interesting. So you can get a lot of money for that. You want to sell it off. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bump the time up here to there. And I'm going to speed myself up just a touch going around the map here. So you do have a sleep trigger right here if you'd like to use it. Farm styles right here in the middle of your farmyard. Nice big open shed area. You have your base game chicken coop right here. Nice fences, a little bit of tree action on this side. So nice feel to the landscape on this. All your equipment's right in here. At least it looks like all of it. And then an exit out this way here. So let's go jump over here. We'll take a look at our animal pens and kind of how they're set up and laid out over here. But they're all base game pens, so nothing too crazy is going on. Little dirt road here. Like that. Animal pens are all through here. Horses, cows. We have sheep up next. I like some of the landscape on here too. This is a really good looking map. And then up here we have a pig pen. So there you go. Now looking at the map here, I think we're going to jump over to the shop and start there. And then we should be able to just kind of work our way around mostly the outside of the map and go from there. But yeah, we're going to go over there and buy ourselves a pickup truck and then kind of work our way around. So that will be the plan. Hop over here. Shop trigger right there. Repair trigger here. Shop looks nice. It's everything you'd expect in a shop. Go ahead and just pick up a truck for us to use. All right. Oh, put us in here. That's kind of cool. That's a cool looking shop too. Look at all the detail in here. Little toy tractors on there. All sorts of different things hanging up. I love it. A lot of good detail in that. Fantastic. Oh, automatic doors on that as well. Well done. Yeah, Cat64 recently had 4 Lakes come out. That was a recent map that I did a tour on. That one's not a Mod Hub map. Oh, look at that. The boat's going. That is awesome. Now, I do have to check, actually, real quick. Okay, let's check and see if we can switch to trains. No, okay, there's no trains, there's no boats, because that'll include boats and stuff as well. I just always got to check for barges and things. We head up this way. We have a fuel point right there, straight ahead on the left. But if we head up this way, this will take us out to the BGA, which we're going to do so. Look at the BGA while we're in the area. Trees along the edges, but all straight trees, easy to cut down, move out of the way. And even then, there looks like there's plenty of room on the headlands of fields to be able to get what you need done. And we're going to get in a crash right off the bat, because I was trying to... Oh, dear. Well, there we go. Now, I will say, Quiet Hitman did offer to drive me around on the map, I read. He let me know he'd offer to drive me around and I could just point things out. But I feel like that would lose part of the fun aspect. But yeah, this looks like the Ravenport BGA here. Let's go ahead and add in some cash for our accounts. We can buy this so we can take a look at it. Well, we can obviously look at it, but we'll be able to take a look at what it actually takes in a second. Another exit out that side. Couple of bunker silos in here. If we head over here, digester's right here, and then your digestate out point is right over here. So what is this going to take from us? BGA, where are you at? Right there at the top. You're going to take silage, grass, hay, manure, and slurry at those prices there. So there you have it. Off we go, and I think we'll head probably back out here, maybe down, over, down, and then up this way, and then we'll work our way around the outside, come up here, head across, and head up, over, take a look at the animal dealer, head up around here, and head through that mess, then to there, and then we'll end it around the eastern mill cell point there. So that's kind of the plan. That should give us a good feel for the map and kind of give us a good tour around the map. So I think that'll be a good plan to go about it. Get a nice drink of coffee. Ooh, where are you guys going? We'll just cut through the field here. No big deal. And we will head up this way. Very flat map for the most part, but still enough that it feels like it flows a little bit. Like it doesn't feel unnaturally flat, which I think is great. Oh, we'll just head straight down here. This is fine. There's this little road here. And the fuel point's on our right along the store. Nice dock decorations, all sorts of good stuff on here. This is fantastic. And up here, our first sell point's coming up on the left. Right here on the left. Here's our first sell point. We are up here at, if we zoom in a little bit, we're at the Old Man's Mill. The Old Man's Mill is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn. It's also going to take sugar beet, potatoes, cotton, and sugar cane. So there you go. Quite a bit of crops it's going to take there. I like that they have multiple sell points on this map, that Kaz put multiple sell points on this map in multiple locations. I think that's fantastic. Head up this way a little bit further. And we have another sell point right here, which doesn't look like it's going to be around the back. So let's go ahead and just drive through. Ooh, and a nice big placeable area there. We'll take a look at that in a second as well. Here we go, sell point in the back here. Oop, hit that hole there, but we are at the restaurant sell point. So the restaurant is going to take all your basic crops: wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn. It's also going to take sugar beets, potatoes, sugar cane, and eggs as well, and milk. Don't forget milk. And that's also, geez, I hate when it does that. Go ahead and take a look. This little placeable area is 112,000 to buy. So if you wanted to buy that, you could set up a nice little farm there. Oh, I love the little boat crash out there. Fantastic. Great detail to the map as well, just around the edges here. This is nice. This is nice. Coming down to the corner of the map, we'll curve a left here, but still really nice detail again on the edges. Very well done. Little field there. Another entrance to the placeable area there. Now on the right side here, we have another sell point. We have a sell point right here. Well, I feel like I'm used to seeing a sell point here, but there's not one. Looks like there's just a wood sell point right here. Biomass heating plant. I wonder if they take... Nope, there's nothing in there, so they just take wood here. There's no no wood chip sell point or anything like that, but I wanted to double check that. There you go, wood trigger in there. We head out this way. Head up this way. And we should be getting up to our next sell point coming up. So now there's just sell points dotted around the edge of the map. This actually kind of reminds me of Silver Eagle's map. Gosh, what was that one called? Upper Lake Farm? Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. But here we go. Sell point right there. Old grain mill. It is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, cotton, sugar cane, and that is everything. So that's going to take quite a bit of stuff as well. Coming up, we got another sell point straight ahead. Don't think the entrance is straight ahead, but we'll curve up here over to it. Here we go. Sell point right there. This is the dairy sell point. The dairy sell point is going to take, I'm assuming, milk and maybe eggs. Yeah, milk and eggs there. Look at the price on eggs, 4,600 bucks. Holy smokes. I need to get my eggs off of Chellington Valley and ship them over here. Good gravy. That's the price for eggs right there. Anyhow, sorry, got so excited about the price for eggs. We're going to head up this way now. Yeah, see, look at these. There's plenty of room around the edges for workers to turn around and do what they want to do on fields. This is going to take us kind of heading across the center of the map a little bit before we curve again. But right here on the left, we have another sell point. We have the barn sell point right here. So if we go into the map again, we started out here, and then we kind of jumped down to here, took a look at the BGA, looped back down, and now we're kind of working our way through around here, and we're up to here. After this, we're going to curve right all the way down to, I think, the forestry area, then turn left. I think will work just fine. But the barn sell point, which is where we're at right now, or bale sales, I guess it's called, but all the same. Silage, grass, hay, and straw there. So there you have it. That is the bales sale, or the bale sales. Did that 10 times fast, I suppose. And we'll be able to see take a look at the forestry area down at the end of this road here. That is something I wanted to take a look at as well. Even we'll get a good look at it in the flyover, but this will be nice to kind of drive up to it as well. And some of these fields are fairly substantially large, so definitely do get quite a big farming operation started on here. And there's the forest, so different trees in there too, which I like that. It doesn't, and they all look like they're nice, straight, easy to cut trees, but they don't look like they're all the same, which is really nice. So that is definitely a plus, I think, in my opinion. Take a look at this here. So we do have a, yeah, we'll cut down and take a look at it. Right up here, we have another placeable area. You can see this big gravel lot here, or cement lot, I guess I should say. It'd be an expensive slab to lay. But there you go, there's that guy, and we'll cut over here because we're going to take a look at this animal dealer up here. And I think there's a sell point. Yeah, there's a sell point up here as well. So here we are. We have the animal dealer. Let's hop out for a second. The animal dealer should be just over here. Ooh, maybe it's back this way. Oh, right here where the trigger is. So obvious. And then over here, up around this way. I don't think this is it. I think it's up here, a little bit further here. We have a sell point up around the corner here. So let's go take a look at the map first. This placeable area right here, 202,000 to buy. And we're at the manure sales point. So manure sales, find that in here. Right there. I'm assuming they're just going to take manure. Oh, they take manure and slurry. Look at that. Fantastic. But you're better off probably taking it to the BGA if you can. But then again, you have to buy the BGA. So that might be a good spot until you can afford it or whatever the case may be. However you want to play. All right, take a look at the map again. We're just going to cut up to here, and then we'll start heading up over to that sell point. So we're making good progress, and we're going to get this map tour done and good to go. Well, taking a look at all of it. I try to be conscious of people's time and respectful people's time. So I try to do the map tours with kind of like a mix between super slow and super fast. I don't want it to be so fast that you miss stuff, but I want it to be fast enough that it doesn't take 4 hours to get through. So anyhow, here we have a sell point. Western Grains. Oh, where's it at? It's right down here at the bottom. Western Grains is going to take sugarcane, sugar beets, potatoes, and then all your basic crops. So wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, and corn. There you go. Western Grains, right? That was Western Grains? Yeah, Western Grains. Okay. Ranch sell point is our next one, it looks like, from looking at the map there. And up this way. Curve right through here. This should take us up to the ranch sell point right up here on, well, soon to be on our right. Little loop-de-doo there, I suppose. Here's the ranch sell point right here. And then looks like a little bit of a horse training setup. So yeah, probably a horse ranch here. Awesome. Oop. The ranch is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, as well as sugarcane, eggs, and milk. So they're going to take quite a bit of stuff here. Looking at the map, our next stop is going to be the sawmill. So we just need to follow this road right up and through. And I'm curious to see kind of how this layout, looking at the map, it looks like kind of an interesting area. So I'm very curious to see how they got it set up, or how Kaz has got it set up over here. No doubt pretty well done, but still want to double check and see how it looks. Curve down this way. Yeah, look at that. That's a good looking sawmill in there. All right, and here we are. It looks like we do have a wood sell point, as well as probably, I'm assuming, a wood chips sell point somewhere. But that looks like that's the wood sell point there. Great layout for it. Oh, wood chip sell point right there. Even got hazard boxes on it for you. And look at this. This is kind of cool. We're way up here now. That is, that's crazy how we somehow slowly worked our way up and around, and now we're up this high. I love that. It feels, wow. That's pretty awesome, I think. Wood chips. So yeah, the sawmill is going to take wood chips from you. It doesn't look like it's probably going to take anything else. Let's highlight it though, just to make sure. This will be the one time the sawmill takes like potatoes or something crazy like that. But okay, so getting down, who knows what we're going to do here, but we just need to head over to that sell point. So we'll maybe try to loop back and maybe take down this or drive down this little kind of switchback. Just kind of take a look at it as well. That should work out pretty good. Now head up here, should be able to loop down somewhere. That's what it looks like the road does anyways. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Ooh, a little steep right off the bat here, but getting down there pretty quick. Head through here. And now we are down on the bottom of the map, essentially. I love how there's cars still driving through a lot of this stuff, a lot of the dirt roads and stuff, which is pretty cool. All right, we'll head out this way. This should start taking us towards our next stop. Ooh, this seems kind of cool. Oh, is that a way up too? Oh, that does look like that's a way up too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Awesome. Good to know that as well. Sorry, my camera angle was a little bit wild there for a second, a little bit funky. But we're starting to get her back under control. It's hard with all the trees, trying to avoid them all. But here we go. Another sell point right here. Where is this sell point actually at? Wonder if it's right. I guess this is probably the spinnery sell point. that where we're at? Yep, spinnery sell point. The spinnery is going to take, well, they're going to take wool and they're going to take cotton. So just like any other spinnery. Let's tag it real quick just to see. Yeah, so I'm betting, yeah, it probably is right in here where the actual trigger is. Sometimes that's not necessarily a accurate representation of where the trigger is at, but usually gives you a little bit better idea. All right, we'll head out this way. I love that it's not just grass too. There's bushes on here. Real mower mod would be great on here. That would be a fantastic mod to use. Open up that map here. So it looks like we got the rustic port, and we also have another placeable area right here on the left coming up. So more spots for you to set up a farm if you want to do something custom or something a little bit different. So right there, little placeable area, and then we're back on the main road here, it looks like. But we also have a sell point right here. This is a cool little port as well. I love the beach. Beach is great. This is the rustic port, right? Rustic port is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, as well as sugar cane. And it's also going to take straw. So a little bit kind of a one from left field there, but and then that is 114,000 to buy. We just have actually one more stop before we do the flyover. Yeah, we're getting up there. So we just have, oh, I unfolded the truck. We'll go ahead and close the tailgate. There we go. And we'll continue on our way. It'd be cool to have one of these little ground areas. Kind of makes me, I want to farm on this map too now, darn it. Too many maps. Too many maps. Message to all map makers. Your maps are too good. Please stop because you made too many good maps. I'm just kidding. Okay, where are we at? The Eastern Mill. Let's take a look at the Eastern Mill real quick before we wrap it up with a flyover here. Eastern Mill. They're going to take sugar beets, potatoes, cotton, sugar cane, as well as wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, and corn. So all your basic ones as well. But let's go ahead and let's do a flyover of this guy. And what time do I have it set? Yeah, I set it. Okay, perfect. Oh, look at that. I love that. That landscape up over there. That looks so nice. It flowed so smooth up over to that kind of plateau. You didn't even really notice you were kind of going uphill, and then all of a sudden you're next to a cliff. I thought that was very clever, very well done. And I love this port setup as well through here. That ship over there looks like it crashed, but I know they're just in a loop going around. But this is fantastic. So we'll fly around the edge here, taking a look at the beach. Some of the houses out here, those would be nice beach houses there. Probably very expensive. We got stuff like the volleyball courts here, the volleyball nets here, the store, fuel station there, and then we got this nice dock feature, which is great. There's people walking around on it. I love that. That is awesome. Ooh, what do we got out here? Looks like part of the dock has fallen apart. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Looks like they're getting ready to fix it. That's awesome. And back into here, we got a couple little smaller docks down there at the bottom. I hit a little weird collision there for a second. But yeah, some small docks, nice rocks and features out in the water, some buoys out there. I'm going to say we're in America now. I wasn't confident before, but I'm super confident now. But there you go. Nice little kind of a junkyard there, actually. That's kind of cool. Little setup there. One of our placeable areas. Grass fields, more sell points kind of around the edge. So yeah, so a lot of the primary features of the map per se are on the edges of the map, but needless to say, there's still a lot of stuff going on in the middle of the map. That's where a lot of your farming and fields and stuff is going to be. We'll keep working our way around the edge here. We didn't really fly over the forest area. Well, obviously we didn't fly over anything yet, but we didn't really go into the forest area, but a couple of paths and plenty of trees to keep you busy for a good amount of time there. I love there's so much space around the fields. It's super nice. You could do lots of mowing around the fields or whatever you want. And it obviously makes your workers be able to work a lot easier on those fields here. Animal dealer, a couple other sell points down here. And we're looping up over here to, yeah, see this? It flows so nice. It kind of slowly, kind of gracefully kind of works its way up over here. The ranch up here. Forestry area. Then we got this nice sawmill with a couple of switchbacks going down the hill there. Oh, yeah, I love it. Those look great. Great detail on that. Nice little windmill there. Looks like it's like pumping water or something. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Good setup on there. Coming back down here, we're starting to head over to the outside of the map. So I'm going to go ahead and just fly kind of over the center. We got the BGA right here. Again, set up kind of on a cliff to make it flat, which I like that little look of it. And then we got the actual starting farm over here. I'll kind of give you a better idea of that. So decent sized starting farm. And again, you could sell all these animal pens, clear out these trees and make this into a field, or you could do factories here, or what, you know, any global company stuff here, anything else you wanted to do. So a lot of ability to it. And then you have this placeable area here, which you don't start off owning that, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, and I kind of completely ignored that one. 180,000 to buy that. But yeah, that is awesome. So lots of good stuff on this map, but that is the end of our tour. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.